The May 20th, 2013 meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. John Lightfoot. Here. Mr. McCann.
Here.
Mr. Michike.
Here.
Mr. Morelli Jr. Chairman Rocco.
Here. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
No, sir.
Is there anyone who is present who has not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee? I do know tonight we do have a presentation by Paul Johnson, the Associate Planner of the Planning and Development Department. Will now give a brief overview of the 2014-2019 Capital Improvement Program as it pertains to the Planning and Economic Development Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. All members of the legislature should have received your copy of the county executive's proposed 2014 to 2019 capital improvement program. This program has been reviewed and recommended by the Monroe County Planning Board. They did hold one public information meeting back in March to get public comment and input on the program. They also, as part of their review, established priorities for the capital budget year, which is the first year of the capital improvement program, and you'll find those on pages 4 and 5 of that document. The legislature's actions on the capital improvement program are outlined in the county charter, of course. You are required to hold a public hearing, which hopefully you will schedule at your June meeting and hold that hearing in July and adopt a capital improvement program at that point. As is the case with all capital improvement programs, there's no funding approvals associated with this. This is a plan for improvements in the county over the next 6 years. The first funding opportunity will come when the legislature considers the capital budget, which is the first year, the 2014 year of this 6-year program, and that will be presented to the legislature as part of the operating budget in the fall. There's one program area that I want to bring to your attention, and that would be the planning and feasibility project, which you will find on page 10 of the program. This is an ongoing funding effort to conduct studies and investigations into projects that may be in need of capital improvements, and the funds are allocated, as you can see, on an annual basis. The total amount of funding is the same as it appeared in the adopted capital improvement program. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
I think we'll offer questions now pertaining to this portion of the plan. Any questions? No? Okay, then we'll move on to the next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes. You have the February 25th, 2013 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is the new business. Mr. Clerk?
Referral 13-152, the 23rd.
Moved by Legislator McCann, second by Legislator Michike. Is there any discussion? Legislator Lightfoot. Do you have a question? Okay, yep.
Mr. Chairman, through you, through the administration, regarding referral 13-0152, I would like to know what towns and villages are in the Court of Sodom. Through you, Mr. Chairman.
Director of Planning and Development for Monroe County. Through the chair, there's 19 towns and villages in the consortium.
Thank you for that. So, through you, Mr. Chairman, does that include all of our towns and villages that make up Monroe County, or is it not everyone's in it?
Through the chair, does not include Greece and Irondequoit. They are large enough to get their own allocation of HUD funds, as well as obviously the city gets its own allocation.
Thank you for that. So then it appears that everyone else is engaged and can apply for the funds throughout Monroe County, and those who are not are able to compete for their own funding streams, correct?
Through the chair, correct.
Thank you.
Any further questions? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Item carries. Next item,
Referral 13-153, the 20,
moved by Legislator Michike, second by Legislator McCann. We are entertaining questions for this, so any further questions?
Please,
Okay,
Mr. Chairman. I'm sorry, I didn't.
that's okay.
Which newspaper do we plan on publishing this legal notice?
I'm sorry,
Which newspaper do we plan on publishing this notice?
through the chair?
Through the chair, Mr. Chairman. Yes, sir. For the public hearing, Mr. Chairman.
For the CIP public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, that would be in one of the official newspapers of the county, which is the Daily Record and the Rochester Business Journal.
Thank you.
Any further questions? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Item carries. Is there any unfinished business to come before this committee? There being no unfinished business, the May 20th, 2013 meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee is scheduled for June 24th, 2013.